evening and welcome to Nonsense Talk Live. As you all know, Manish Sisodia was produced at the Rouse Avenue Court little after 3:15 p.m. As the proceeding went by, the judge reprimanded CBI and asked them to be very specific in accusation and allegation. This was just the initial hearing. However, to this, CBI said they have a specific issue also, and that is the sudden increase of the profit margin of the liquor vendors from 5% to 12%. And they want to ask Manish Sisodia about this and many other issues. And they want 5-day CBI custody of Manish Sisodia. The counsel of Manish Sisodia naturally argued and pleaded their client non-guilty and moved bail plea. The argument went on for over 30 minutes and then the judge pronounced the verdict. The court accepted CBI's request and Manish Sisodia has been sent to CBI custody till 4th of March. However, just for record's sake, in any case, CBI, the maximum number of remand days CBI can ask is up to 14. So 5 days are gone from 14. And also, we have never seen any initial hearing granting 5 days of CBI remand. This is a little too much because usually the maximum days we have seen in the past is 3 days. And then of course it is increased. In this case also, we are not sure after 5 days whether Manish Sisodia will get bail or the remand will be extended. In every possibility, it may get extended because if Manish Sisodia prefers to stay dumb, prefers to stay silent, then remand will be of course extended because CBI wants him to speak out. And one more thing, when CBI moves in such a way that it summons a leader of a repute like Manish Sisodia, who is Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi and right-hand man of Aam Aadmi Party and Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, then we do expect that CBI had done some kind of homework before coming to this conclusion. Because if CBI hasn't done any kind of homework and they have called, then definitely they will be making a fool of themselves. However, as I said, the counsel of Manish Sisodia argued that their client is non-guilty and moved the bail. And it said that Manish Sisodia is not liable to confess or say whatever the CBI tells him to do. To this, CBI said that we are not asking Manish Sisodia to confess, or we are not putting words in Manish Sisodia's mouth. What we want and expect from Manish Sisodia to cooperate. Right now, Manish Sisodia is not cooperating whatever we are asking him. However, as I said, coming days will be little tough for Manish Sisodia and even tougher for the Aam Aadmi Party, which was seen refuting all the charges standing outside the court. Their leaders were in no mood to accept that liquor politics had taken place. And one of the MLAs from South Delhi was heard saying that there was no liquor politics. It's all vindictive. It's BJP's vindictive attitude towards Aam Aadmi Party and liquor politics. And one last thing before ending up, I want to say, this is an observation. Whenever we ask something to the Aam Aadmi Party regarding liquor politics or some other aspect, the answer we get is what they have done regarding education in Delhi, what they have done in schools in Delhi. We never get the right or the correct answer, the question being asked. This is a perennial problem with Aam Aadmi Party. From A, B, C, D to Z, whoever we ask in Aam Aadmi Party, the questions are diverted to schools and education. For heaven's sake, Aam Aadmi Party, grow up and try to respond to the question you are being asked. We know what you have done in education. We know what you have done in schools. Don't compel the media to open their mouth. Not all media, but some media are vocal and they can expose you on schools too, because not all the schools have been developed on their so-called Delhi model. In fact, if you go out yourself and talk to people in East Delhi, in South Delhi, in West Delhi, in Central Delhi, you will come to know what they have done on ground level across Delhi government schools. Only 2 or 3 schools have been developed on this model. And those schools are always exhibited whenever needed. Well, I'm not going into all those details at the moment, but as I said, days are going to be not very pleasant, not very smooth for Manish Sisodia. He will have to answer hell lot of questions being asked to him. He cannot be silent, he cannot be mum. Because if he prefers to be, if he decides to be silent, then the remand will be extended. And CBI will definitely try to get the answer because they have done their homework thoroughly. And lastly, as I said, Manish Sisodia is not totally to be blamed in this. It's actually a ploy to rope those who are behind the mask. But Manish Sisodia knows a lot of things, because the excise policy rollback or this escalation of margin from 5% to 12% were all done in knowledge of Manish Sisodia. But as I said, Manish Sisodia will have to cooperate, and only then CBI will reach to the conclusion and will be able to remove the confusion. But unless and until Manish Sisodia speaks out, he shares the facts, things will be like this, and CBI will also loom in the lurk. And finally, Aam Aadmi Party, CM Arvind Kejriwal will also have to open up. Refuting all the charges and allegations is not the way, and blame game politics is certainly not the way. We all know liquor politics took place. We all know how liquor mafia